Hi everybody and welcome to another by Pen and Paper streams. I'm OGamer and with me is again Faldang.
Hello, two believers.
As we dive again into the lands of Syberia in search of mammoths. Anyway, we are unable to cross a very tiny little stream because we don't have any, waterproof boots. So
Yeah, I mean that might be a deep stream. You don't know.
And Alice is joining us right now with another flying tackle hug. Okay, let's... What did we figure out that we need here? We need something to lube this, maybe?
It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
You need a helping hand.
Okay, let's see.
Combine that with the loop comment, and we're off to a good start.
Absolutely. This stream has gotten on a high point, and it's just going down in this point. Let's see if the kid wants to help.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you. Momo, listening.
Help!
Can you help me, please? What do? Help me open the dam. Momo's strong.
Momo really strong. Momo smash! I know what you thought. I know what you thought, where your mind went.
Momo.
Well, Momo smashed.
Oops.
Okay, fair enough. That's the best reaction you could possibly have. Whoops, toss it. I don't care.
Toss it and walk away.
Yep, like, nope, don't. Alice also says like it's at least half depths, wet socks, and no joke. Yeah. Okay, what do we have? We have a broken lever.
Yep.
Can we? No, we cannot.
That looks broken.
I like how she took the position of like pushing. What are you gonna push? Oh dear God, what am I gonna do with this thing? I'm dumb enough already. Momo, what did you do? Why did you hook smash it? No, Momo smash it.
Momo. Momo. Can
Help!
you help me? What do? Help me open. Dam broken.
Yeah.
Damn broken.
Damn broken.
Momo.
Well, we got a lever. Maybe that's gonna help with the command console thing?
Stop trying to put everything on the command console.
Or maybe this?
Yeah.
Oh, actually is.
She can't.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Use one to get the other?
Yeah.
Very simple. Also, Alice is saying to be fair that crank looks jank as fuck. How's the farming going, by the way?
That
Good.
oar is all dirty and wet.
Use the lever to pole vault.
That oar is all dirty and wet.
What the fuck do you want me to do about it?
Okay. Well, I mean, you can always ask for more help.
Yeah.
Because child labor is the answer.
And this time, and the age of that, yeah.
Momo.
Greasy lawyer.
I've got some Momo.
Momo,
I've
help.
moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me. Momo says yes.
This actually fucking... God damn it. I would probably have spent like an hour clicking on everything else and trying to go everywhere else. Not really actually thinking, child labor! Why not? I mean, she's a lawyer, she's in command. She's not like the doer, she's the, teller. I'm glad they decided to animate everything.
He picked up the crappy dirty ore.
We don't have anything else, okay.
You got any of them dirty ores?
Oh dear god. Can Momo now help?
Momo, can you
Again.
help me? What do? I need a hand opening the dam. Momo say yes. Momo's strong.
Yeah. You said that last time.
Maybe he won't break this? Maybe?
And then we ended up in the land of dirty ores.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sally says they have a sinking suspicion it's worse than child labor. What the fuck was that accent? That's to you.
Oh, okay, so smart. Okay.
Well, Momo is smart, Momo is strong. Momo done good.
Momo very strong. Thank you, Momo.
Maybe we should give him a candy or something. Momo did a lot of work. Dick Van Dyke's was even better. That's what Alan says.
Yeah, it was kind of Dick Van Dyke. Yeah. I'd say that was kind of fair. Sort of Mary Poppins style.
Where Momo go? Where be Momo?
See, now you can cross.
Oh yeah, it's just damp. It's not completely wet, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if it was slippery then? Give Momo treats, yeah. Just checking because pixel hunting and all that bullshit.
I could actually crank up the brightness because I'm on my non-gaming screen brightness.
When you game, you turn everything to stupidly bright, just so you don't get scared. Okay. What's... I thought I could see like this, but this... Oh, these are mammoths, actually. Yeah, these are mammoths.
Mm-hmm.
Lots and lots of mammoths. Oh... Wait, is that what... Yep. Alice? Alice, really? No!
What? What did she do?
She did mischief. She sent stuff. Is this the mammoth figure they found?
I would assume so.
Oh yeah, I can't examine it.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like a bigger statue or something like that. Like this thing is thousands of years old? Or maybe it's just the one that...
Supposedly. Yeah, I don't know if it might be one of those that Hans built.
Yeah.
Or not, but yeah. It's a mammoth toy doll.
Well, let's give it to Momo. He did good work. Because I have no other idea where I can use that. Up. Phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Kate? Is it you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable.
Hey!
The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
No. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Josh, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Sarah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250? 200?
$150. $40. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Just girls chatting about stuff. And yeah, thanks Alice. I forgot to edit one thing because I didn't edit it in restream. And Syberia and just a second. Is it? I have no idea. What's the way to spell wind up?
WINDUP.
Is that? Okay.
I mean, like, wind and wind are basically spelled the same way, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Wait. What? That is a disgusting amount. Ah, for buying. Alice is commenting. No problem. Shall do more mischief as a reward? No, 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 no. No. And yeah, I know there's no voice, no game sound when I click away from it to edit something. So yeah, now it's edited. Now it's all good. Let's continue on. Again, random phone call. They didn't give us much information except for the price tag on. What were they talking about?
A silk top. I mean, it's setting up the characters, basically.
Yeah.
And it's not a huge part of the plot, but it is sort of an important part because it will kind of
Wind back up.
combined with the events of the game will lead to Kate's transformation in a way, which is cool. It's a decent bit of writing, I think.
I mean, that is a good writing where you know the main protagonist starts as something benign or maybe like common, and then becomes the titular adventurer type of like, yes, we're gonna go here and there and do good stuff and explore.
It is a simplified version of the monomyth or the hero's journey.
Yeah.
But then I could let you spend like an hour wandering through the village again,
Pretty much.
or not. It seems like we missed one thing in Anna's office in the factory, but you're already walking into the notary's office, which is fine. Maybe you can put the inkwell. Maybe you can put the inkwell on the stamping machine. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the general idea. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Just yeah.
Do you put it? Maybe you put it on the back there. No.
Nope.
All right. Maybe we don't. We don't. What? Can you click on the red buttons on the stamps on the one behind him? No, I thought it was okay.
Oh no! It goes in his brain.
Nice.
Okay,
all right.
We did that.
So we've inked him up.
Better than knowing that. Alice says silk blouse probably made by slave labor, child labor. Well, let's be exact.
No, the best kind, child slave labor.
Yes. Best combination, and
yes.
Or selfish naughty prissy, like it grinds some new perspective on things. Yeah, that again, hero journey. So, what did you say? We need to go back to the office.
Yes, Anna's office in the factory, I believe.
I mean, I was clicking on pretty much everything, including like the dresser that was openable but didn't have anything. So I guess we missed somewhere there. Yeah.
It seems so. And then we need to find the place to power up the factory, which I don't think we apparently did. Yeah.
I thought that was the control room. Maybe?
No. No, because the reason why your all-time favorite thing, the control panel, is not working is because there's no power, so we need to turn the power on.
Okay.
But yeah.
Maybe that's also in her office. Nowhere else.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's dial in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it like missing a piece of paper?
No. Alright, so there should be something you can pull here, apparently.
Oh! Well, yeah, just pull one of the books.
Yep.
I think I know what this is.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna need to listen to all of this.
And you got a cylinder.
This thing's jammed. This thing.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be like a hidden message.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
I probably need to stick a different cylinder. Oh. That's the same one we've listened to. Yeah.
Okay, at least
So,
that works.
I think you'll find different cylinders, hopefully,
Uh,
so we can play them.
I think I need to listen to this again. I cannot skip.
Unskippable cutscenes. No, you cannot stick the mammoth doll in the music player.
I mean, I had to try.
Yes. Well done, Guybrush.
That's all the things we don't need.
Okay, so
We can't pick this up like that. This is just,
yeah. I think you need to go down to the factory floor, and I think there's an absolutely invisible room that we didn't see. And that should solve your control panel problems.
Okay. I mean, I didn't, as I said, the first time I tried, I didn't even find Oscar or like his whole room and his whole place. So I wouldn't be surprised. Again, this is like the fallback of the old games not having an actual, what can you interact with? What is the border for this area or for that area? Like I can click there, but oh, that's that. I see the door over there.
Yep. We kept looking at the production line.
And this is probably the start of the production line.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Okay, let's see. Because I can't interact with anything here. Nothing here.
But there is a contraption.
Yoinked. Is that what I think? Okay, well that's one way to, I brute forced it again, right? Completely.
No, I think that's exactly what you were supposed to do. And now you connect the factory line, and then probably, I'm guessing, pull the other one or something. Pull something.
No, that's it. I can't interact with anything else. I wonder what happens if we pull another one of these.
I don't need to do that again.
Nope.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Yeah, maybe. Alright.
Let's check if the line's working. Well, I hear it work. Or maybe that's just people banging on the walls over here.
Both are possible.
In this case. I wanna see, I know I could access this place. I don't know if I can now trigger something.
Now let's check
No.
the
Center?
control panel.
Okay, I'll go.
Your favorite control panel.
I mean, it just has so many buttons that I wanna press. All of the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Run! Run!
Okay.
Command you to run. I mean, when you don't have fast travel, you can click off to specific areas. This.
I mean, what do you call a jogging barbarian?
Oh boy, what?
Attila the Run. I came up with this one on the spot.
Oh boy, yeah, that's great. That's great. They should make a barbarian that. Okay. This. Oh, it does. One foot, 2 foot, with boots on, like.
I mean, that's fair.
How is that at all logical? I was expecting just empty feet, and that's it. Not like full-on boots, tied laces, everything done perfectly.
I mean, if you're manufacturing it all the way, then why not?
Nah. Why am I getting into logic with this game? This is supposed to be just fun.
You're going
wait,
the wrong way.
No, I'm going without feet, yes. I was gonna say like, oh, we did it, we made you feet. And then like, but where are they? Well, you gotta go get them.
Wait, damn it, I need to find some foot jokes.
Oh, wait,
Foot
you don't
jokes,
have
plans.
any?
Hell, not on the spot.
Maybe Alice
okay,
will help
look,
you.
this is an article. 50 foot jokes that will keep you on your toes.
Why? That's a triple pun. No, fuck that. No.
Let's see. What do you call a foot that always loses? Defeated.
Please stop. I'm gonna give him feet right now. No, we're gonna. Alice wants to help with the foot jokes. Okay, let's give him this.
Here are your
Here's some
feet,
feet.
Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Ah. Okay.
Hi,
I
it's me
wanted
again.
to let you
Can
do
I
that.
trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in,
Help
As
me.
bizarre as it may seem, I have the impression you are the only person who can help me.
I very much doubt it, Kate Walker.
Why do you say that?
What good am I without appendices, I ask you?
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console. It looks like I need more than your card to operate it.
To my knowledge, the console is in perfect working order.
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten something.
Most certainly, yes.
Yes.
I am counting
Yes,
on
you
you,
have.
Kate Walker.
Yeah, so if you check your inventory,
Oscar?
Yes,
or rather the documents section,
I don't have many feet.
there should be some kind of a brochure that might be, yeah, the advertising brochure.
Also, Alice wants you to repeat the punchline of the joke.
What? Defeated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they mentioned the specific wood. Yeah, that's why I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yes.
But he's all
Look.
gray, and that's why I went with the gray wood.
Yeah, so if you look at the second page, apparently there's a block of wood. Like right there. in the
Is
middle.
that? Oh boy. Okay.
I guess. I'm fairly certain I never found this when I was playing. It's one of those things.
Mm-hmm. One of those hints where they're like, "Oh, recheck everything you have." Okay,
Yeah, wait till we get to the longest journey and the use the paint shaker on the soft drink to get rid of the cop moment. That was something.
Okay, that has some small sense, but not too much. And
Yeah.
you have just riled up Alice. She's gonna go get her folder full of puns. I'm dead. This is the last stream ever. Okay, so not this, not this, not this. This?
I think so. It seems
Light enough.
Yeah.
Let's make some more. Oh, this is a better. Okay. This is the proper cinematic you should see. What the fuck is that? I thought that thing was gonna attack me or something. They look the same! Exactly the same! What, did they paint like feet colors over it? Never mind.
Yeah, I mean it's gotta be by the specifications.
Yeah. Specific thickness, hardness, and you know, length and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on commenting on your
But why?
social life.
Why? Feel free to go. And Alice just is calling us like, hey guys, we should probably go into Twitch to see what she's also. Okay, so here comes the puns. So I had to get some surgery the other day, and this physiologist offered to knock me out with gas or a boat paddle. It was an either or situation.
That's nice. That's a good one.
Wait, fuck! I forgot to pick up the boots, the foot, the feet. Why is nobody telling me I forgot to pick up the feet? Why am I an idiot?
Pick up the feet, man. Pick up the feet.
I literally did the thing that I was joking about like 5 minutes ago. Like, oh, I'm gonna go get to him. Nah, you gotta go pick up your own feet. Fuck you.
Yeah. Pick up the feet, or you'll get defeated.
No, I already did. Please, no,
Get it,
no.
the feet.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm done. No. Get the fucking feet. Let's go. These are hopefully by specifications. Feet specifications. Why do you need to go around like that?
Specifications.
Yes, I was looking for something like that. Thank you for
Yes,
finding it.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Alice is being attacked by her child.
Okay, that's fair.
So she's distracted. Okay, here's your feet.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
Wow, that jank transference for a second.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Oh no. Do you know what degree of Dr. Pepper is? He's a physician. Okay, he didn't leave anything here. And he's gone to the train.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we
And
follow?
obviously, because this is a traditional point-and-click adventure game, something has changed somewhere, and you won't know about it until you find the place.
Oh boy.
But this is what hell is like, kids.
This is what is it? Game padding is like, kids.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go up to the church that we saw in the beginning. where
Oh,
funeral
all the
was.
way there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that would probably be the last thing I would have went here. Like I
Yep.
would probably went down to the train, talked to him again, try to figure out if anything's here changed and whatever. And
I mean,
then I would go.
See, theoretically, maybe we could go to the train first, but yeah.
Already out. Okay, I'm gonna give you the reins over Pan reading.
Hello
because
again.
I can.
If you have 5 minutes
Okay.
to sit and talk, I could tell you a thing or two about the olden days.
I am sorry. I really am in a hurry.
You're kind of not.
Ah.
Never mind.
Okay, I have joined the stream, and
You can't see the old ones. Okay.
yeah. So I'm ready for the new puns.
A priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a blood bank. The rabbit says, "I think I might be a typo."
That's an old one, though. I'm sure you can do better.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it.
Wow. So this is why we go to Syberia, because we cannot set foot back in New York.
So Alice apparently got kicked out of a flat Earth group the other day. Why? Why were you in a flat Earth group in the first place? Oh look, that
That's
place
going to
needs
work.
gears.
Looks like something's missing.
Let's start gearing up.
All she did was ask them if the 6th social distance rule pushed anyone over the edge yet. Nice. Pull.
I have
Keep
no idea
quiet.
where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons.
Well, you open the door.
And wow, okay.
The church
Going
has
up.
an elevator, apparently.
And now we're inside. And there is bodies.
Well, there's automatons anyway.
Bodies. Dead people.
And eggs.
That's going to work. Looks like something's missing.
I know.
Trying to stick a mammoth inside, yes.
Yeah.
Why couldn't the green pepper practice archery? Why? Because
Why-
because it didn't habanero?
Didn't have an arrow.
Have an arrow. This is a stretch. Is kind of a stretch.
Okay. We have something that we need to stick in that guy, and we have eggs. Probably a bird that we need to catch by some means or other. This is the strangest way to get to the clock tower out of every other that I've seen.
It beats climbing.
Productive.
Interestingly enough, the frame rate on Twitch is much better than what I'm getting on Discord.
Okay, I'm sending you the like the worst version because I need it for Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
I can't interact with anything. I'm too used to interacting with everything on the screen. Like
I mean,
I remember...
just absorb the background. It's
No, the background is
nice.
They're nice. Like we have a lot of like just screenshotting available backgrounds.
So,
but, like,
so the habanero pun is a local thing, considering that she's from the realm of Spanish speakers. That is fair. I used to work with a lot of Arizona people. It was kind of similar.
Like, I'm so used to like modern day puzzle games where you go into a room and you can click on like 20 items minimum. Well, like 19 are useless. Like absolutely have nothing to do with anything except just like people or like characters making jokes and puns and whatever. But like
a few puns make her numb, but math puns make her number.
Number.
Yes. Very good. Ooh.
Because reasons, yeah. Let's just push the random. This is like an animatronic Jesus statue.
It's Jesus automaton.
Yeah. Wait. Can click on something here.
I can't open it. This thing's jammed.
We need more lube.
It's always lube with you.
I mean, it's either duct tape or WD-40, so... Oh, I think we got the punch card.
Yes, we did.
Something.
And there's more.
Oh boy.
I kind of enjoy the simplicity of, like, if I want to absorb the background, I can sort of look at it, but I don't have to go through the character voicing descriptions of 30 different things and then realizing I need to basically click on one to progress, and that's it. I mean, it depends. I think for this game, this works better if it was a comedic game where you have goofy descriptions, sort of Monkey Island style. Yes, it's nice to be able to click on everything and get goofy descriptions, but for this, I sort of appreciate the simplicity.
Yeah. I fully understand that.
She wanted to be a monk once, but she never got the chance. Yeah.
The chance.
That was good. That was good.
Nope.
Okay, so we got a bunch of punch cards for music, probably. Let's see what that goes. Can't really examine them, which is but yeah, I understand. Like in this, let's quote like a more serious story, to say the least. Yes, some stupid and random comments are not really that, they don't really fit. But as you said, in like games like Monkey Island, Runaway, anything that is even remotely comedic, which most point-and-click games are, I think, currently.
In a way.
There it fits. Like you want to click on everything just to hear the most stupidest comments ever. Like there is one, it's called 9 Neuer Lives, which I did just the demo because it's still, I think, in development. It should come out this year at some point. Which is basically anthropomorphic cats and animals and stuff like that, and it's a comedy. It's literally a comedy of like Neuer kind of detective stuff.
Noir.
Okay, yeah, noir.
By the way, Alice, none of these will fly over my head. I'm too short, so they don't even have to fly. And also, due to quarantine, she's only been able to do inside jokes.
But yeah, I was playing that, and like you click on everything just because you want to see what this main character, like describes the things or like comments on them or like just does whatever with it. And one of the options, you know, you have like examine, pick up, talk to, and the fourth option is lick. Of course I'm gonna click on everything with the lick and try to see what happens.
I can't go that way.
For now. So do we just like ram random music into that bell thing and see what happens?
I heard on the news the other day a cheese factory exploded in France. Okay.
Oh boy, I think I know where this is going.
I'm gonna break her up with a foot joke. There was debris everywhere.
Yep.
Excellent.
I knew it was gonna be a cheese joke.
Very cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord, we finally got rid of the
No point. It's locked.
really stinky cheese that we had. Holy Moses, that camembert was.
Wait,
Yeah.
you got rid of it how? Eating or tossing it away?
She ate it, all of it.
Oh no boy, oh boy. Oh, why did you send her that punch? She's just gonna use it against me. How do you know when someone is in love with a runner? They're swept off their feet. I'm actually supposed to start running again. Get some blood flowing and maybe weight off. Okay, let's ram a thing up his back.
Oh, red one.
No. This is Christmas. Blue.
Wedding.
Okay, wedding, yeah.
This is the wedding march, basically. It's not the blue.
What?
Purple.
What is... Okay, this is the Death March. And that's gonna open the...
Summon the spirits of the ancients.
Yeah. Ah, god damn it.
I no longer need these punch cards.
No, I wanted to test the last one. God damn it, woman.
But you no longer need the punch cards.
Eh. But we need the wind-up key. And we don't have it.
That is accurate.
A storm blew away 25%
Percent of my roof last night was an oof. Yeah. It's passable.
I'm sad I laughed at that. Okay, I'm just gonna check. So, you know, sometimes you need to go and confirm that before you can actually interact with everybody, with other stuff. You need to actually...
Yeah, no, this is a case of more more hidden stuff.
I need a key.
Yes, you need a key. And I will save you some more pain.
I can't go there.
Go back into the church, the ground level thing.
Ah, I think I know what you mean. The jammed on the side of like that wardrobe thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I should have figured that's the literal wind-up key.
I wouldn't have. I mean, it's not, but you need to interact with it.
So this is actually turning into a walkthrough, not just me running around for like half an hour.
This thing's jammed.
Well,
We need more jam.
I mean, I can let you go through it properly. I'm not sure how much fun it'll be for anybody involved.
I see there is something there. Okay, it was that stupid. Okay.
Yes.
Have fun reading.
To my successor, the Valadilan parish priest, the sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, during the war, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then, and I was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans's coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans's badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all his faculties. I believed him. That was easy. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode, only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awaken her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead, rather than accept his truth, had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I, and what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonar, priest.
This is like, you must go and find them and bring him back into the flock.
Well, they're not that proactive.
This is like, I think, the shorter version of the thing we read previously, the whole diary. This is like, okay, this is the TLDR. If you don't
I mean,
want to
this is in case you missed the fact that you need to go into the tomb, that this is your hint.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of obvious with the point that we have the key. And, you know, go with what's we're gonna do at the tomb. Explore all of the corpses. The present and the missing ones.
Do you know why tiny peppers need sweaters? Because they're a little chilly. Nice.
I mean, if only she was there during the stale meme streams. We could have changed that into stale pun streams, maybe.
We can get her involved into Minecraft. Why not?
With Judge.
If he can make it. If not, then it's Nomad playthrough for the three of us.
Okay, no, I need to...
Yeah, you need to look, I think, first.
Look first, click later.
Okay.
Why was she so surprised? What else was gonna happen?
What is it called when burglars leave no fingerprints? Place is kind of empty. Okay, so this is the family tomb, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
A stainless steel.
Hansworth. Let's yank him out. Did they put Anna? Oh, Anna is right above.
Up above. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2002. Grave robbing! The staple of all adventuring games.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get a message.
The Valladolid Gazette from 1938. Mountain fall kills local figure. The Vorarlberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorarlberg discovered the lifeless body of his son Hans at the bottom of a precipice. Loose rocks. Jesus. Sorry, I watched the playthrough of Lego Rock Raiders. It's a brilliant game from 98, 9, something like that. It's sort of a riff on the Dungeon Keeper way of building stuff up and digging out caves and such, but it's all Lego. And it's kind of cool. It has its moments. But there's an annoying narrator who reads out every tooltip. Like everything. You mouse over something, he will read it out. And he will read out all the notifications that are happening.
And you cannot shut him up.
And when you mouse over different kinds of rocks, you obviously he tells you what it is, and there's like hard rock, and most of the kind is loose rocks, and he says loose rock, and I saw this loose rocks, and I had that voice in my head, so yeah,
Just got stuck.
yeah.
Forever.
Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there were no witnesses. Sounds fishy to me. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of Vorarlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Valladolid Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorarlberg and his daughter Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory.
Word padding.
I mean, it's old style.
Yeah.
What's been really hard these last couple of years? Having to tell my luggage there will be no vacation. Emotional baggage is the worst.
Now running all the way back to the factory to listen to this hidden message, which is kind of weird.
Who put it? Well, I'm guessing Anna put it at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna comment that
later on, after the dad died. Yeah,
because the priest came and it was sealed. So I mean, you can unseal it and seal it, but still, yeah, probably Anna put it later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give you any hint that like the church is open. Like she says, I should probably come back later when it's like blah blah blah, but it's.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can't use beef stew as a password. Why? Beef stew. It's not strong enough. Strong enough. That's okay. It's not bad.
I have unleashed the pun monsters on both sides.
Hey, I know when to when's the time for a good pun and when to let it rest, because then the impact is stronger when you give them a break from the puns and then come back.
Then yeah, when you hit them sidewise, them surprisingly from nowhere.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm still gonna gush about the music. I just love this kind of violin, and this just.
Yeah, I think this is one of the most notable soundtracks, I think, of almost any time.
Hi, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean over there? Please, Hans. We've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone. It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book.
They're like you swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Well, to this exact day, yes. And your diary that we read, actually. This is again the TLDR of TLDRs of what happened. But it's okay, it starts off as them talking, but it's actually probably just Anna recounting what happened.
And obviously it unlocks something.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look
on
on it.
Yeah, so we can take that. Oh, we got a mechanical toy. Very
A
nice.
mammoth toy doll. I don't think I can interact with anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the paper that I need to stamp? Is it like the ticket or something? Wait, does this all go into the train's like special, you know,
I was wondering when you figured it out. I think it does. I can't remember, but it seems that way.
Okay. I mean, I don't seem to have like any use of the toy, and maybe even not even this, but so that's the only logical sense. Maybe this like as an starter for something, because everything that's like even remotely like wind up or mechanical, it is connected to some way, some part and all of that. What else was gonna like? Yeah, not counting the awful, well, old ass animations and them looking like clay dolls, or maybe worse. It's a nice cinematic. It's nice that they like included all this. So, train?
Hmm.
Let me see if I remember if that's the one. Yes. I still need to stamp out something. Something or other. Yes, the train has not left without us. Come on.
I mean, he is waiting for passengers. He said so.
Mm.
He said as much.
Here. Can I open this?
No need to go.
All aboard.
The other guy is still whistling. It's still clean. Oh, hi. That was creepy.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket?
Of course.
What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Where is he going? Oh, so I totally guessed. Oh, maybe we need a ticket to stamp it. Yes, we definitely need a ticket to stamp. What? Does this do something?
These shelves look as if they're made. And if I were to watch one of those cylinders again?
Oh, is this for... Ah, this is device to listen to the
It's a
cylinders.
player.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, that's good enough. At least we're gonna use the train for a lot. As a base of operation. I mean, did nothing. I think I could just pick it up, so... Do the cylinders go anywhere? Huh. I think I can get them literally anywhere. We just see. Nope, nope. Go back. That's not what I wanted, Kate. Why are you doing this? I cannot interrupt this.
There's your right for clicking.
Yeah, I click everything.
What is it when mushrooms are cheering you on? Moral support. I don't know, is moral a kind of mushroom?
Yeah, I don't get that one. Maybe?
True morals. Any of various species of edible mushrooms in the general Morchella and Verpa. In the genera, not general. Okay, cool. Fungi.
Yes,
that's what you are.
Fungi.
That's what you are. Yeah.
Okay, so now something is open, and he is working at the ticket office.
I mean, did you really expect that? I was waiting to see if he would say something when he walked out. You were like, "Where is he going?" I mean, you could have guessed.
Yeah, I should have guessed.
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker. What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The only
Okay,
function
she's
of this
beginning
ticket
snap.
office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Ticket to ride. Train ticket for the mechanical railway. Part of valid line. This ticket is valid for 1 person. Should be official. Okay, nothing else.
You know what really gets my goat? El Chupacabra. It's kind of simplistic.
Like, I'll leave this to you.
Oh, Maître Alfauteuil's practice, validline notary, document, blah blah, authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance, the Vorarlberg heritage, description of the object, 1 mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. So it's just the 1 coach, right, and the locomotive.
Yeah.
The present document stand by the recognized permitting authority entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
This is Monkey Island bullshit. Okay, I know where I need to go. Let's go stamp that thing out and get out of this place.
Yeah.
Come on, run. Run! Run! But this is just more of an excuse. Go back, look at our nice and colorful backdrops and backgrounds, and look how much we did to make them.
I mean, it is
Yeah?
a legit reason.
When this came
Valadilen
out,
is sort of the nice. It's the Shire of this game. It's a nice, pleasant, comfy place at the beginning of the journey.
Mm. In this day and age when this came out, and when you needed to spend so much time in Valadilen, it kind of, gets stuck with you. So you're like, oh, this game is amazing. This so much is the design, the look, the backdrops, all that. Plus, if you have like lame reviewers, they get stuck in this, so this is the only thing they can comment on.
Okay, it's stamping time.
Stamping time. Just think about the age when you didn't really have easy access to walkthroughs to, just figure out where you need to go.
Look.
No need to get this document stamped.
I just want to stamp it as many times.
Approve. I mean, it was okay.
I mean, in that day and age, you needed to wait for like a magazine to come out and hope that they are gonna do a walkthrough of this game and not some other game.
No, but I mean, I think what was that damn place called? So before GameFAQs, there was
there was a place before GameFAQs. I only know GameFAQs.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was called. It was it started with A.
There was that adventure site which kind of like has all the adventure games.
Now,
this
was sort of a combined cheats, patches, and walkthroughs and stuff. Can't remember what it was called. Damn it!
I honestly
shut down
cannot
years ago. But I mean, we had at least dial-up from '99 onwards, so it was an option.
Yeah.
I mean, dial-up was fairly accessible, depending on the part of town, obviously, because of the infrastructure and the phone lines.
And if your parents wanted to speak using the phone a lot or not.
Yeah, that's well.
But yeah, I get it. The only issue was like how much you had to use it, like before you
how many minutes?
use up the credits.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I just called Martin and Norma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
I'm going to Syberia.
Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought, and you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. It isn't. Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Going to Syberia!
Because it's on the title card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we've dropped into the old people talking about old times part of the stream, right?
Yeah, we are very, very old. You need to understand that. We actually had minutes on our dial-up connection that you needed to pay in advance, and if you go over, you just get none.
Yes, and we had crappy speeds like most of America and Germany today, apparently. From
It's
what
me again, Oscar.
Yes,
Hello,
it's fucking
Kate
hilarious.
Walker.
And Alice is commenting, wait, isn't she in Syberia? No, we are in the middle of God knows who knows where, Europe.
France. This should be the French Alps, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah, correct.
It's mentioned
yeah,
somewhere
French
around the beginning. Hmm?
Valle d'Ilène.
Yep.
I barely avoided that dial-up, probably, yeah. We had to wait minutes to load the picture.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar, but I have to go.
I also have much to attend to.
He's just standing there. What the hell?
He's attending.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
Please.
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Okay, it's the other paper. It's the, we have a saying of that. I don't know how to translate, you know.
You're missing one paper, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here, this is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate
Totally
Walker.
legit.
That is perfect.
Totally not me just going into the office and stamping it myself. Absolutely not.
When did dial-up stop being a thing?
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Ah, okay. I was gonna think he's gonna say like, "Oh, we're missing this and this thing," and I was gonna strangle him. I know strangling a robot is useless, but still. Captain America tried to do that. We forgot to pack food. Or anything, actually. She forgot her whole suitcase.
And I love these train sequences. I think they are my favorite part of both of the first games.
We forgot our stuff! Is that not gonna come and bite us in the ass? Literally, she has nothing else to wear.
We'll just wing it.
Like, we can hope that she brought the charger for the phone, which probably works for like 2 hours. That's it. Oh no, she
myself down.
Wait, did she brought her suitcase?
Oh, could be. See, she's smart. And
Yeah,
there's some
enough.
kind of a something.
Dress.
Looks sort of feminine.
Mm.
Hopefully it's not Oscars. That would raise questions.
I'm not gonna question the robot. This is sometime in the mid-2000s, about 2003 according to Google, which makes sense because I would have been like the 3rd grade. It's game logic, you're fine. See, game logic, yep. Yeah. Also, I think we used, I don't remember, but I might have used dial-up until late 2000s.
At the halls of residence of Bahochstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp.
I was gonna say something. She was faster than me.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valadilen. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
Oscar,
Help?
there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
You're made of wood,
Not a
mostly.
lot, I suppose.
From what I get.
Technically, he's mostly made of metal, isn't he?
I'm confused at this point. What does I say? According to Google, that's when more people had Wi-Fi than dial-up. I mean, according to Google, and like, first world countries, not third world, when we had still rotary phones. I do remember those. I've used them.
Yeah, in the countryside especially.
Yeah, it's a wonky timeline.
I think
I had Wi-Fi when I was a kid, but then again, it was more easily accessible where I lived. Again, it was elementary school 2000s. Don't care. Sorry.
I think we moved over to cable TV and internet. Yeah, late 2000s. I think.
Yeah, very late. I mean, we had cable, but like cable and internet, that is very late. Very late.
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find. And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory. And you are just hunky-dory, too. Oscar,
She's
see
losing
you
her
later,
mind.
alligator.
In
She's
a
definitely
while,
losing her
Kate
mind.
Walker.
Okay, let's see this station.
Welcome to Barockstadt.
Why does it... It's like we're in a jungle. Okay, I understand his humidity problem.
Yeah, we're in a glass. What do you call the thing? Yeah.
I think I know what you mean, but I completely blank out as well. A dome, but basically a terrarium or something. In the middle of bloody nowhere?
Well,
there's
there's
wow.
and there's a university.
Oh yeah, he said in university. The University of Mammoths and dead people, and nothing here. Okay, I was expecting something a little bit more lively.
It looks like the winding machine I used in the Valadilen station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Push?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. She used child slave labor in order to like get an ore out of the water.
Yeah, man, we should have brought Momo along.
Oh yeah, fuck. We should have brought Momo.
For sure. There's a canal on the side that might prove useful.
But how? I got nothing else to interact with. Or anywhere to go.
Well, then go back.
Yep. Running back it is. Can I go? No, I can't go here. It's literally just a line, so we need to get the train somehow there. We should have winded up more. Damn it. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting this to be a dead town.
Alice needs to shut off for a second. Okay, that's fair.
She'll be back. It's like her and trains
Walker!
every game.
Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Are you starting to rust again? I mean... Or did you get attacked by a bird? Oh wow, it's been almost an hour and a half. Anything looks... I've got your
Yes,
shorts
Oscar,
in the
what
twist.
is it?
A message has arrived for you.
What?
Message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay.
That totally sounds like something university officials would do.
Everything
Mhm.
else?
Yes,
Absolutely.
You
Bird.
should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic
Yeah.
trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you.
Yeah,
I can,
he's a walk.
I can approve of that logic, by the way.
Oscar?
What?
For
In a
sure.
while,
Avoiding bird poop.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a walking statue. So, he's a magnet for that. Let's see what's on the other side.
Ooh.
Ladder and more birds.
Fish a bird?
Grab a bird, catch it. Are we gonna have to actually do this? We are. We need to scare off the birds.
I mean, there's 3 of them. They have the numerical advantage.
Yeah. Also, you can just, run and scream at them, and then they will probably go away. Okay, nothing there. Jesus, these places are huge. Like, what was this? On like 5 discs when it came out or something?
2, I think. First game. I think. I can't remember. I might have also played the second one before the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just look at the size of this. Like, in that day and age, was probably like, oh, a game on 2 discs. It must be the best game ever. Must be the biggest game ever.
I mean, Baldur's Gate was
I can't go
5.
that way.
How
5
many?
discs? 5 discs.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I actually did I loan or buy? I can't remember. One of my high school friends had like a collector's edition with a big folder which had 6 CDs. There were 5 for the base game, and 6th one was the Tales of the Sword
Soundtrack.
Coast.
Oh no.
No, Tales of the Sword Coast expansion. And the manual and all of that fancy stuff.
Yeah.
I still have the manual. I can't remember. Maybe he gave it to me at some point.
That was the day and age when you could have not just the manual, but like a bunch of goodies and stuff like that. I know I have a few games like that that still, you know.
Yeah. I think it included a map of the Sword Coast. I think.
Nice.
Have you tried fighting a trio of geese? Yeah, that's not something I would try.
Oh, wow! There's a live person, and there's something I can pick up. What the fuck did we get? I was gonna ask, did
question
they just...
mark.
Yeah, was it just a fucking question mark? Was this like a joke? So... Oh, god damn it. Okay, who the fuck are you?
Hello.
You're on my train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valadilen.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well...
Let's go this way.
Have you been the station master of Barukstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant.
Totally
in
not
this case.
smuggling shit.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't.
Chill, dude, chill.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Well, not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, yes?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick by the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
This is called the easiest job ever. You just sit here at a station that has no trains, ever.
Basically.
I feel like
It's
I've
a government
lost
job.
my way a little
Sure.
bit.
Yeah.
I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
It's probably funny, like we start somewhere in France and then we end up somewhere and then Syberia. And like in the middle, the path in the middle is just like whatever.
Yeah, well, by the name, this should be something like Germany or Austria or something.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that passed through this station?
Thousands, yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Doubt. Press X to doubt.
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
Oh, spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
I think he's just taking care of the birds, that's all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barukstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This other world is
my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare! You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wheels in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Okay, so that's our quest. Except
I
the...
won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
The mechanical
And
eagle.
yeah, and it's also our first Easter egg related to Amazon. He mentioned that the cuckoos are from Amazon, which is the kind of the predecessor game. Yeah.
For some
Also
reason, I heard Amazon instead of Amazon.
Yeah, he said it, but then it was in the subtitles. It was AMER.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, when we saw the animation of the train leaving in Valadilen, if you noticed how the wheels kind of jumped straight into second gear, it actually did work kind of like that because you didn't have really good transmission on the steam locomotives, on the old ones. So to prevent the wheels from slipping, you had sand, and you had a kind of a lever that you can pull to release sand on the wheels to get traction. It was actually a real thing that the locomotives had.
I have absolutely never heard about that. That's cool.
It's well, you learn stuff from the Microsoft Train Simulator. Yep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay, is this the dead eagle?
No, this is the Gesellschaft der Ostverschlüssen, something.
That looks broken.
Barockstädter Schlussen. Did you try using the hook on it? Of course
Yes,
you
of
did.
course.
Yes.
This one with following number. Okay, can you write this down?
2768. Yeah, hang on. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, no, you aren't. This looks like a 2766 6742. All right.
Let's see. See if she put it in. No.
Yeah, it cannot be that easy. This is
7.
This is the early 2000s, right?
What's after this?
742.
742.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
What?
The hash, probably.
If you are using the Holtenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Conning Pass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barrackstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
God, why?
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
I think we need to lower.
You want to lower the water level in the Barrackstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
God damn it. Really? This is a puzzle here.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
You know what? Fuck you, game.
This is like straight up trolling now.
Absolutely. The game is just trolling it. God damn it. Fuck you, game. Okay, we need
a key.
We need a key. We need code. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, but this was a nice touch.
It's like, fuck you. Literally. Fuck you, player.
You know what? I don't think this place would fare very good with hail.
No, yeah.
With
Especially like it's open on both sides, so even if it's a greenhouse for birds, like I'm surprised they didn't just like go away.
I mean, why would they? It seemed that they have better nesting places inside than outside.
Dumb birds. Okay, now this is like the... Well, that lasted short. I saw some people back there, so I'm gonna go bug them for a moment. But this
The
is
people
like
on the boat, yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go run there because I think there's a wall here, and then we just go into the university. But the whole scene, they should actually focus more on that because that one looks cool. People on the boat. People on the boat. See, she's good. She doesn't run down the stairs. She just walks casual. Is there anything else I can interact? No.
And run.
Oh, we need them to drag the train. God damn it.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
I love these guys. I love them.
Jesus fuck. Just the accent, but also the... Oh my god. Oh, they really did it. They really hammed it out completely. Okay, fair enough. This is gonna be fun. The voice actors really had fun with this.
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road.
That's fucking fair.
Are you from Barrackstadt?
Yet.
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
Train kaput. No luck for you.
That's a pretty accurate description of the situation.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Por que no? More money for that werk.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
let me offer you 75.
Wow.
Hey, $125. Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere.
Yep.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We not understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who was supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Syberia. I expect you've already been there.
Si vraga come to Syberia?
Siberia. No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
Really, woman? Really? And that's what we clicked on hands.
Well, she tried to sort of bring the conversation to that, but they derailed it, pun intended.
Yes, intend your puns.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Motorboat eerste klasse.
That's what she said.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
Yeah, welcome to Adventure Games.
Nay, not possible.
Yeah, welcome to my Adventure Games. Welcome to your life now.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Mee to my gear? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, Allah speak not full. Money, ja, muy full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really?
I was gonna thought that he said something like, I need money for food.
I won't disturb you again.
До свидания.
It's a kind of bastardized version of Dutch, I think. Kind of mixed in with pieces of German, French, and God knows what else.
Yeah, I was about to ask you what the fuck the language was, but yeah, it's like butchered everything.
There is I would say there's a fair bit of Dutch in there. With maybe sprinkle of Flemish. Do you know how in Britain people used to live on these barges?
Yeah. They still do, I think.
They still do. I ran across a subreddit for people doing exactly that, and they have really serious discussions about how to kit out the barge and
where they can park them and which cities
and what to do during which part of the year and such. And I was like, this exists as a lifestyle, apparently. It exists enough to have its own subreddit. So yeah.
Yeah, the subreddit thing, yes, but also kind of you know there are people around here who like live on the also would that be called a barge as well? I mean, it's more of a raft.
It's a raft, yeah. Okay, we need an egg, I suppose.
Yeah, we need an egg.
That would seem like the logical thing to do.
Well, we just got the hooks and nothing else. Let's see if there's anything in the door. They asked us to come, so we're...
Yeah. Can we talk to the random person? Yeah.
Hello.
Every random person.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure
Oh,
look
dear
mighty
God.
fine. Love those big round eyes.
He's a
Just who do you
student.
think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, doll. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid.
Wow.
Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Like, wow. That's like
Hello.
really...
Hey, baby. Just
No, he's the
Listen.
same.
Yeah.
God damn it, he's useless. Okay, everything is useless, to be fair.
Love the architecture, though.
Lions, or like panthers.
I think it's
puma.
saber-tooth. I think it's saber-tooth tigers, actually.
Yeah. I can see that. the Jesus, this place. Like I don't even know what to expect in any other room. It's just like just goes. The architecture, the design, the everything.
I like the socialist brutalism style.
Isn't this more Art Deco?
The inside, yeah, the inside might be this part. You're right. The outside is more of
yeah, the gray outside and all that, yes. But like the straight lines and like geometry and all that, I think that's more Art Deco.
Yeah, might be.
I have no idea what to click on next. There's so much. I don't know where to go. Like, okay, let's take the red door. Fuck.
Natura non facit saltus.
Facit,
Hang on. Non.
I mean, I honestly have no idea where I'm going. I'm just like going.
Nature does not make a jump. What?
An evolutionary step, maybe?
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Tranquility.
So the principle expresses the idea that natural things and properties change gradually rather than suddenly. In a mathematical context, this allows one to assume that the solutions of the governing equations are continuous and also does not preclude their being differentiable. Yeah, interesting.
Okay, while we were talking, I picked up a book.
Oh lord. Amazon, Memories of an Expedition by Alexandro Valenbois. That would be the protagonist, I think, of Amazon. I think. He was supposed to be a journalist. I think he was a journalist. The red Amazon cuckoo.
Oh, this so that's what the things they were attacking us.
Yes. This subspecies of the common Cuculus canis is endemic in the Amazon forests and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more something and neutral. I don't know. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. Lonely my ass, there were 3 of them and they had a gang going.
Yes, that was a gang.
The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it as an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten, such is the implacable law of nature.
So what I'm hearing here, we need to get them drunk.
We need to get berries and stuff and feed them so they get drunk, yeah, probably. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. Next page. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it or eat it later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. Okay?
Murderous motherfuckers, don't you think?
Yeah. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Jesus. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways, not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. That I couldn't see that happening. Grape producers, to protect their harvests from what they would call inveterate looting, I think, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Barockstadt University ornithological collections. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of other rarer species, I think.
In other words, murderous.
Yes. Heads of the Barockstadt aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. That's fair. The depicted is the Forest Sauvignon grapes. Today, it is very rare to find the Forest Sauvignon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera epidemic, I think. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Barockstadt University Botany Collection, hint hint, and
nudge,
has
nudge.
largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world.
Okay, gotta go.
And we got something?
Well, sorry. No?
That's the press cut, and then
I think she just picked up the book. I don't know.
Yeah,
Priest
might be.
confession, letter. No,
No, I think they're sorted in the order you get them. I think.
Yeah. Nobody else wants to talk to me. Okay. I don't know if this is important because it's not working.
I think you're overthinking it, probably.
Definitely. Okay.
Click on all the books. All the books.
Yes, yes. One of them must be leading to a secret place with all the eggs.
Okay.
I mean,
Actually, the...
Wait, is she... Okay. We're going up.
I mean, why not? The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. Something for Alice. The Friends of Barockstadt University Natural Society, prefaced by Professor Cornelius Pons. Barockstadt University Natural Sciences Department.
I really didn't think we were gonna need to read this much this episode.
Shrooms. The Yangalacola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypode family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. Or Amazon Easter eggs. While it is edible when young, the Yangalacola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangalacola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously.
Drugs!
I cannot remember if this was actually in the game. I'm not sure. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Yangalacola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then the hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. You basically get
X-ray vision zoomed in.
X-ray vision aiming, yeah.
Oh boy.
One of the
power-ups? Are there any power-ups in the game?
No. One of the better episodes of the last season of Deep Space Nine. I think it was in the last. Yeah, I think it was the last season because we had Ezri Dax instead of Jadzia Dax. Was a murder mystery. They had a serial killer on the station. And Ezri was trying to investigate it because it was like they were finding people who were killed in their own rooms, locked from the inside, shot by a phaser rifle, stuff like that. And then she does the investigation stuff and all that, and finally realizes that the killer is using a experimental weapon that has a sort of X-ray sight that you put over one eye, and it has a small transporter, I should say, because it's Star Trek, which teleports the shot, a certain distance ahead, and you could shoot through walls, basically. It was a good episode.
That's advanced even for Star Trek. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it has probably has very limited range and such. But that was, I think, one of the more interesting episodes I remember from the final season.
I was gonna comment, if nobody knew about the game, the Amazonian, Amazon game, they would think like people who wrote this or translated this for dyslexic and didn't like write in Amazon properly. But to be fair, again, this is kind of alternate history because
it's made up places more or less. All of it, I think.
And
they get much more into it in the later games.
Yeah.
It's all
especially
sort of,
the latest one, actually.
Yeah, it's all sort of vaguely Russian or Eastern European, or I don't know what. Oh, here they are.
Okay, let's see what these guys have to say.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Oh,
Tell
boy.
me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure? Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one, since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay, first of all, 3 bloody stooges. Second of all, what kind of insane invasion or whatever, let's slide that off to the side. But also, what kind of protection? All of the buildings outside of this thing are absolutely shreked. What?
They were mostly talking about the big wall.
Yes, but
yeah.
those buildings are inside the big wall, so they are also destroyed. And also, we're living currently in this game in day and age where there's cell phones and planes and who knows what else. Again, what are these idiots talking about?
I mean, it's rural Europe. What do you expect?
Yeah. People think like we don't know what soap is, probably. Okay, let's go through the list.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
Correction. These are the Three Stooges if they got free education.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, I would be amazed if they connected that Walker with maybe some people in the latest game. I played only a little bit, so I can only guess at the hints of what the game is gonna, plot is. But, I'm probably gonna forget any of this by the time we play that, so...
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
She's already a lawyer. Also, I would actually be able to see rectors like this exist even in real life. Because this is just like, absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. Faculty of Physics, for example.
Help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Also these kinds of rectors.
Yep. Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Right.
Right. So nepotism, we can also picture easily rectors such as those.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
It's fucking idiots. No, they're not gonna help. We're gonna get help from a couple on a fucking barge that's gonna like drag us away after we figure out how to unlock those levers and everything else.
And they will charge us the $100.
Yeah, that as well. I mean, if we ask these guys for $100, they would charge us 200 to give us 100 or something.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Another
You wouldn't
Amazon
know if there
reference.
is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barakstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barakstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barakstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
They want all of that for their own wine and drinking. Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
You want some money?
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Wow, that's the worst thing you could have said.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Wow.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
Wow.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
Oh, no.
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
In other words, get somebody else to do your shit.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Yep. Local university rectors all over.
Same goes with our time. We're kind of getting close to the end.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that as well.
I mean, and now I get it why the second game is actually a continuation of this game. Like, if every... Like, this is like chapter 2, basically. If every chapter, quote-unquote, or like station, has this many, like, locations... There's that many puzzles, it's just locations are huge. So you can get easily lost in them, or like, you know, don't know where to go next. But if everyone has like this, then boy, this is a huge game. Like, just on like going around exploring and trying to figure out where it is. So
yeah, but mostly, again, the second game has some more fast-paced moments, just because of how the plot progresses. But the first one is you basically just have enough time to snoop around and don't really care.
Let me just save up.
Yeah.
So don't forget that. And yeah, I'm still enjoying this. Like, every location has its own cool music, its wacky characters and a wacky everything. I didn't really expect this, so this is gonna be fun. Wherever we stop off next, and then someday we'll probably play, you know, Void Train and have our own wacky and insane adventures as we build up our own train.
You're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that game to at least get like a chapter 1 complete or something, like, or at least come to Steam, because it's still on Epic. In any case, other games, other stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the game and enjoy our wacky adventures. We're gonna continue them on as soon as we can. And till next time, I'm Gamer. This was Faldang.
Thanks for watching, true believers.
Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support, and always, it's the stories that you play. See ya.
Yeah.